Alright, I was going to use this third video for saving out, but I realized there's a couple things that I had to go over. Alright, so we're going to work on this little building. The last session we worked on this little guy, doing an outdoor blacksmith area. And I just did this in between videos, setting up for a little potter's kiln. And in fact, we can finish that off. And yeah. So, going back into our tile sheets, we're going to just select something. Now these are dishes, these are absolutely huge. So we're going to click that off and resize them, and we're going to just put them on this table. And this is the potter's wares. You've been very busy. I can squish it, I can change the shape of that a little bit. And as you can see, we'll do a little broken one, I like that. Let's do a broken pot, because not every kiln fire is successful. And we're going to actually right click on that, and we're going to move that up to object layer 2, which is above our image. We're going to put it right here, sneak it right in by the kiln. And we've got a few other pots. We'll just do a large one outside the vase here. And let's do another one, but I think we're going to shrink this one. We'll keep it up. And there we've got our potter section. Now we're going to go back and let's try our new building again. One thing I want to discuss is sometimes you can't find your pieces that you want to do all the time. And let's say I want to add some windows. Boom. And I'm going to put a window right up here. Say I want to use the same window and I don't feel like looking through the entire tile sheet. You can, while that window is selected, using the select button, right click, duplicate object. Move it over to the other side. Obviously the angle's wrong. So right click again, flip it horizontally. And now your window is correct. Right click again, duplicate it, and now I've just added a second window. Let's do that with a door. And we're going to select the tile, and let's just do put the door on the other one side. Okay. And we have a door here. Now we can either have it open, but it's also not the right size. The door frame isn't, so we're going to select that. We're going to increase the size. How are we looking here? I'm going to move that up to 3 so it's in the uppermost layer. It's not too bad, but we're going to shrink the door slightly. So we can either have it open like this, or if, again, right click, flip it horizontally, and move it into position. And now we're going to shrink it down just a little bit more and put it in place. And I think, let's see, do I want a window there? I don't think I want a window there. We'll make this as a shop. We're going to have a little sign hanging above. And I'm going to go back down one object layer. And what do we want to make this? I think let's do some notifications. Let's do some notices. Maybe this is kind of like they haven't paid a bill or something in a while. You're going to kind of flip between several things here. And there's our basic building. Now we're going to go back through, and I'm going to go grab the plants that I just did. Worked really hard on these, so I'm very excited about these. And I'm going to select the tile, click it. We have some gargantuan daisies. So I'm just going to shrink those down. I'm going to add some more. I'm going to flip this. add a little bit of weeds. I think having some of the ground textures like this make a big difference when you're designing your maps, just the small details. Let's do another set of flowers. Just because they're wildflowers. Now these, I'm going to right click and move up to object 3 so they kind of appear in front of the weeds. The nice thing about all these with PNGs with transparencies is that you could layer this like crazy. Now, do we want to get, I'm not sure. What else do we think we need? Maybe, maybe he does this. Maybe they have laundry hanging out the window. Yeah, that works. And we'll add some flower pots over here on the side. Boop, boop, done. Kind of a work from home, maybe they're a hermit, who knows. And we're going to scooch over, we're going to do one more building. And again, let's go back. Let's add a door. What kind of door? Let's do something simple. We're going to increase the size of this. And although I know that it has stairs going down, I'm going to cover it. Oops, I goofed. I'm going to set that off to the side and select this. I'm going to move this down. And that can stay right up. And we're going to resize it slightly. All right. Do another sign. And we'll do these with this windows closed, I think. First, we're going to add a dormer. And you know what? I don't like that chimney, so we're going to do something fun. We're going to take this, and I'm going to move this down to object layer 1, so it's behind the building. And then I can move it here, creating a lot more depth. And now I can duplicate this, move it off to the side, and now I've got 2 dormers. Excellent. Almost done. A window here, here. We're going to do our trick where we flip horizontally, place the window, and let's duplicate it. Then we're going to go back to the plants, and we're going to add some weeds. I'll make these big, make these small, add a little extra there. Nope. Put this around. The reason I'm doing this is because I think we're going to cover this. Maybe this building is kind of abandoned. Go back down here. We're going to add some more. Maybe it's overgrown for a reason. And this happens. Sometimes it happens. And you could lock layers as you go. I tend to not. I know that's a bad habit. I'm going to duplicate that, bring it down. And the reason I did this is because I want to cover this house in ivy and brambles. So let's cover this house in ivy and brambles. For some reason, I'm going to add another object layer. You can continue adding object layers to your heart's desire. I think the limit I saw on this was about 25. And now we're going to add brambles, because brambles make everything fun and inviting, don't they? Oh, that's definitely a house that screams, "Come visit me, adventurers." Ta-da! We'll zoom out, do one more. So there we go. Click on this and click off so we don't see that. And there you are. Join us as we save out next episode. Thank you for watching.